Hello, stock traders. I hope all of you had a fantastic week, ready to start off a brand new week with some great picks. And in this video, I am going to give you my top 7 list. These are my 7 top stocks, different stocks with FDA approvals and other stocks with insider activity that are set and primed to boom. And looking forward to this list. There's quite a few new names on this list this week, and so you will want to stay till the end of the video. In the month of October, I finished with a 3.16% gain. My average gain over the last 5 years has been around 10% a month. Year to date, personally, I am at a 184.61% gain. Looking forward to getting above 200%. That would be absolutely fantastic. Looking for that. And in this channel, it's called Triple Digit Gains. And that is because I believe that if you have strong stock trading strategies, that you can easily make triple digits each and every year. And some financial advisors and maybe fund managers will tell you that you can't do that that is impossible. Well, I am not a financial advisor. Of course, you need to do your own due diligence, but I believe that with really good trading strategies that you can have those type of gains. I have done so 4 out of the last 5 years. All right, well, it's so important to track your trades. Let's start off by doing the review. But before we get going in this video, if you could do me a favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when a new video comes out. We have a link down below for our Patreon group, and that is a great place to be, that basic membership. We're starting off a new month. That'd be a great place to go. It's $27 a month. You will easily make that up with one great trade, and you can see the different strategies that I'm doing and see when I'm buying and selling and kind of see and learn how it works. We have other levels within there, and we have at least that crypto level that has been on fire here lately. Of course, crypto's really been doing well. We're on a crypto bull run again, but those alerts have really been fantastic. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's start with the insider swing play. I did not sell a lot of stocks this last week, but the insiders that I did sell were very, very good. Sold VLCN for a really nice 35.95% gain. Sold PTPI for a pathetic 3.42% gain. I only say that because I expected more. The insider activity was definitely there. Maybe I got out a little early, but I was just hopeful to get out with gains. They kept talking about a presentation that they had, but it didn't turn out. Sold VOXX for a 1.42% gain. So that's 3 out of 3, 100% win rate. To only have 3 stocks sell in a week, typically I sell around 10, is a little bit light, but the average gain per pick is 13.59%, which is absolutely phenomenal. This insider swing strategy has reaped me a 70% win rate on average with an average gain per pick of 3% per each and every pick as an average. And so it continues to work. I continue to play it. It's really doing well. All right, let's go to the PDUFA run-up strategy. This is also covered in our basic room. And we had 2 sales this last week, and both these were really pretty phenomenal. The first one is CLSD, sold for a 21.05% gain. It had become overbought after FDA approval. And then we sold ETON, sold for a 19.07% gain. It has also hit levels that it's not a good deal or a good value any longer. So we will move on and find some new picks, and there's some new FDA approval picks in this list. So 2 out of 2, average gain per pick of 20.06%, 100% win rate. This PDUFA run-up strategy has had an 85% win rate with an average gain per pick of 8.5%. So it has really been good, but it's a little bit of a longer-term pick and a longer-term strategy than the insider swing play. So I don't think it's better than the insider swing play. I just think it's an alternative to it. All right, let's get to it. We got these top 7 stocks to cover and go through. And here we go. We start off with number 7, and we have had this on the list for a long time. Number 7 is Bitfarm, ticker symbol BITF. This is part of my golden strategy, and it has had, my average in it is $5.98 since calling this out is down 14 0.42%. Now, we've played this gigantic run that you can see right here. I bought in right here, and this is the first time I started talking about Bitfarm. And man, did it run, had an 80% win on that. That was really great. Since, Bitcoin struggled. Now we've gone to all new all-time highs. Now Bitcoin's coming back. So this one hasn't taken off yet. They had an offering, and this has really kind of affected the stock price, definitely. But they needed to do an offering to increase and get more hash and get more Bitcoin mining machines. And so that's what they did, more ASIC miners. They bought a bunch more. And they have 2 new facilities, and so they're building facilities and doing so on and so forth on that. So Bitfarm, I think, is going to really run. My price target for this is $20 a share. This is a long-term pick. I'll probably be talking about Bitfarm February of next year, March of next year. This is not a quick swing or anything like that with this golden strategy. Typically, these can last months, and it's got a really good win percentage. Typically, this last year has not been that great, but overall, it's a very good strategy, and it has to do with institutions loading institutional money, and Bitfarm has tons of institutional inflow coming in on it. All right, let's move on. Number 6. All right, number 6 has not done that great yet either, but this is CTI Biopharma, ticker symbol CTIC. This is a PDUFA run-up play. They have an FDA approval date coming up on November 30th, and so that is key. My price target for this is $4 a share. My average in it is $2.75. Since calling this out is down 5.92%. So they have that. They have an important drug up for approval and an average analyst target of $7.28. And so there is lots of positives here. And I think this is going to run up to its FDA approval date or PDUFA date of November 30th. Different reasons why I would exit the stock. Well, I would exit it if we became way overbought on the daily chart. If that happens, then I'm out. And so I am looking for that and looking for the run up. And that hopefully happens before that PDUFA date of November 30th. This is not a strategy where you hold through the FDA date and hope for the best. That is not worked for me. I have done that before. I have done the research on a stock thinking that it's going to get approval and then been let down by the FDA way too many times. So you need to think about exiting before that. At least that's what I do. You don't have to do what I do, but that is what I do. And if you're curious about how that works, then the best way is to get my notifications and be part of the group for the little amount of money that it costs. All right, let's go on to number 5. Number 5 is ANVS Biopharma, ticker symbol ANVS. And this has been beat up like crazy. This is an insider swing play. My average in it is $30.57. Since calling this out is down 13.23%. So this is not going well so far. My target for this, believe it or not, is to fill this gap. And maybe we don't come close, but this gap, I believe, at some point will fill. Or for it to get way overheated and overbought on the daily RSI. And so those are the things that I'm looking for. The president and CEO was loaded shares right around here. And then since it's dropped, and so that's been kind of interesting. 2 different directors have also loaded shares on this, so love that 3 different officers went in right around a 28 average, 29 average, right in there. I get in higher than that because I got excited about the insider activity and paid too much. So that can happen even to the best of us for sure. Okay, but looking for this is a great value. This is an Alzheimer's drug they have up for approval. They also have a Parkinson's drug up for approval. Lots of great things with ANVS Biopharma, and it's a competitor of Cassavia Sciences. And I like it because of the insider activity. This is going to be a longer term pick. I can see just waiting for news on this. As soon as there's news released and we get a big spike, then I'll be out. But those officers wouldn't be loading if it wasn't a good deal. Let's move on to number 4. All right, number 4 is Beyond Spring, ticker symbol BYSI. This is a PDUFA run-up play, and my target for this is $23 a share. My average in it's $15.45. Since calling this out is down 10.57%. And you're like, Ray, why is this down? What is going on? They have a PDUFA date of November 30th, and this definitely hasn't run or gotten any excitement towards the PDUFA date yet. And here's why. A high short percentage, 37.82%. So shorts are in this. And that is the beauty, I think, of this stock. If you can be patient, I expect that this will squeeze up past the $21 mark. And so, especially as we get closer to that PDUFA date, this could become a runaway train. And this could be really, really great on a move upwards. Now, analysts have a pretty high target on this also. And so I think that this is going to squeeze at some point. I like this one for the PDUFA run-up. It's definitely a good value. If you're getting in it right now, it is a fantastic value. This is the time to get in. But Beyond Spring, I think, is going to be really great as it moves up to its PDUFA FDA approval decision date. All right, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is Safehold, ticker symbol SAFE. And you might be like, stop talking about Safehold. Well, hey, this thing's awesome. This is an insider swing play. My personal price target for this is $100 per share. My average in it is $73.50. And since calling this out, it is up a whopping 1.63%. So you would have expected with all this insider activity that we would see more excitement than this little choppy action that's happening right here. But iStar continues to load shares. They had fantastic earnings, so now that's behind us. iStar is loading shares after the ex-dividend date, which was huge, and still loading shares after earnings. And so I really, really like that. There's lots of really great things about that. That's really cool. But the average price target by analysts on this is $98 a share. We have had massive amounts of insider activity. It just continues. On Friday and aftermarket, it was reported again that there was more insider activity by iStar. So this should continue. And in the past, there's been a long pattern of iStar buying up shares and the stock price moving up during that period of accumulation. And so I'm expecting the same thing. I think Safe is going to be a really great stock, and it's a great value if you're looking to get in. It is still a great value and looking really good for a nice move upwards. All right, let's go to number 2. Number 2 is brand new to the list. This is a PDUFA run-up play. This is FENC Pharma, ticker symbol FENC. My price target for this is $13 a share. My average in it is $8.74. Since calling this out, it is up 5.81. This is really starting to run, and it's going to run up to its 11/27 PDUFA date, so November 27th. This is coming up, but an important drug up for approval to help cancer patients going through chemotherapy. And so this helps to treat some of the symptoms of chemotherapy. But anyway, I find that very significant, and look at this beautiful run, and I'm expecting this to continue. This is really going to be a great stock. Now, you might be thinking, oh, well, it's getting too high. Oh, no. Now, analysts think $13 a share, so $13.60 is the average analyst price target. 17 is a high, 12 is low. I like this one for a big move upwards, and this is the time to get in on this one, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, but I think this is the time to get in. Let's get to number 1 because it's a really fantastic pick. All right, number 1 is ACHR Aviation, ticker symbol ACHR. This is an insider swing play that this is epic. I think this is really going to be great. My price target for it is $8.15. I think it will come back up at this level of resistance here. It is definitely a phenomenal value at a 23 on the daily RSI. That is ridiculous. My average in it is $5.93. As soon as the insider activity happened on this, I called it out in our group, and a lot of us got, I believe a lot of us got in on it. And so this is up 3.88% since calling it out, and I'm personally up that amount. It's jumped up to 608. A little bit, and it's going to get a lot bigger. This is, I think, going to move. And why? Well, ARK Invest is an open ETF, and they report all of their different purchases, and it's an active ETF. I love these. Kathy Wood is brilliant. She's very, very smart. And anyway, she makes a lot of great stock picks. Well, Kathy Wood and ARK Invest loaded huge, and so I like that. That was reported late on Friday, right around, it was after market close, and so I'm expecting investors to go whoa, wait a second. ARK Invest went in on this. Look at this thing. It's way down, way oversold. This is a phenomenal value. And I could see this popping big time. And if we get above this directional SMA line here, watch out. This could be phenomenal. Monday morning when you are watching this, I think, and again, this is just my opinion, I think this one is really going to run as investors get in, and those Robinhood investors have to sit on the sidelines. They've probably seen that they can't buy shares until 8 o'clock, or 8 o'clock Central Time, and so this thing could really run prior to that. I'm looking for a big move, and I think this is going to be a great stock. I wish you all the best. Please reach out to me in the comment section down below. I love to hear your comments. I will do my best if you're asking about a particular stock, take a look at it. But during the trading day, I am an active trader. I'm not someone that can just get on there. I'm paying attention to my stocks. I'm paying attention to different things that are going on in the market. So please understand that I am a real stock trader and this is what I do. And anyway, I wish you all the best on the stock market. Let's have a fantastic week next week, and Raythoven out.